Welcome back to another episode of the Nod-Krai Archon quest! Yay! Oh, I like these rails. Kuhenki, where are you taking us? Oh, thank you for the Lunoculus. Last time we had lots and lots of fun getting caught up on the third act, Act 3 of the Song of the Welkin Moon Archon quest. So of course, we are back today to be continuing on with Act 4. Lots of stuff happened last time. We met up with Varka. He came to help us because Rare has now been hunting after Columbina, and we don't know why or what exactly he needs from her. Only that he has something to do with the Kuvaki or the moon power or something. We're still not sure. That's why Nefer did this spell to look into Rare's memories, which was kind of weird. Saw a little bit of his past, which was, you know, not a very kind of tragic, kind of not good. Partially things he did, partially things done to him kind of past. And meanwhile, we met up with Sandroni and Arlecchino, where Arlecchino was able to help us get the iridescent moon's marrow, because she is one of the last descendants of the Crimson Moon dynasty that once ruled over Conria and worshipped the iridescent moon, or what was left of the iridescent moon. When the iridescent moon was destroyed, they used the Abyss's power to try and basically zombify, put it back together, creating the Crimson Moon, and it just seemed like a very, very sad story. Anyway, we now have the Eternal Moon's Marrow, the Iridescent Moon's Marrow, and Columbina herself as the Frost Moon goddess, so that should technically give us access to the power of all three moons, if needed. So that's where we left off now. Time for us to regroup, see what everybody else is up to, see what we have to do next, because, yeah, Rare is still on the loose, and we still don't know what he's up to, because Nefer wasn't able to use the spell for long enough to see what happens next in his story. So we're gonna catch up with everybody here. And let's see how this goes. Into the secret base we go! And what a fun secret base it is. That's a very majestic beast over there.
Do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly.
Me too.
Oh, hey look! They made it back as well!
Yay!
Prince! Llama! How did it all go?
Assuming this is Flynn's and Llama and not Rare in disguise, that would be really bad.
All is well, thank you. Nefer and Yehoda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
I ran into Miss Anefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still...
You seem rather
sorry,
cheerful
I
today,
tapped it.
Mr. Flynn.
And I just tapped it by accident.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for.
Okay, more than you bargained for. Oh my gosh, look at that little thing with the wrench in the back.
Fighting alone can get quite tedious,
Oh my gosh!
but I had the good fortune to run
Oh,
into a
oh,
pair
wait, no,
of
no,
brave
no, no.
young warriors.
I thought they were only gonna show up at the end. I thought they were gonna make us go like the next 4 hours without seeing these guys, and then they're just gonna say hi at the very end of the story. Wait! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! It's our friends!
We meet again. How have you been?
Albedo! Oh my gosh, Durin's standing just right behind him. Wait! I missed you guys so much! Albedo!
Albedo! What are you doing here?
It's been too long.
Thankfully, tracking you down turned out to be a lot simpler than we envisaged.
What do you mean by that? I mean, it's pretty easy to track us down. You just look for wherever the chaos is happening. Sorry, I'm flustered. I'm just so excited to see these two. I'm just so excited. I thought they were gonna make me wait. I didn't think they were gonna show up at the secret base like right now.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild hunt. When they told me they were Sir Varka's colleagues, it all made sense. And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're already acquainted.
Yeah, we're old besties.
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Aww.
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
It's oh my gosh, the social anxiety is so real. I'm also so socially anxious. Oh, with so many new people around.
A gentleman of few words, I see, and a rather stern countenance. I presumed you were acquainted with him. Is that not the case?
We are. Those horns, you must be.
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
We have. It's Durin!
Wait a sec. You're Mini Durin.
You're Mini Durin! I'm just so excited. I'm just so happy he's here, you know? And he's gonna join us on this adventure.
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
I'm so glad to see you too.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, he's tall now.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
He's so precious, guys. He's just so precious.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
I mean, he was pretty mini before. and deep inside, we know he's still mini.
Wow, you look so different. In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon as a sign of my great respect for you.
Aww.
Wow, you're such a smooth talker now. Paimon should get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her as your esteemed guide, Paimon.
I actually think a diminutive is warranted here. Little Paimon is pretty tiny after all.
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size.
Aw, thank you, Llama.
When people call her little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help themselves. If that's not a sign of endearment, what is?
Aw, Llama's right.
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Anyway, speaking of long journeys, didn't Columbina, leave with you? How come she isn't back yet?
Yeah, where did she go? She was with us.
She's been catching up with old friends.
Oh,
Wouldn't be surprised if she
yeah.
stopped for a cup of tea or 10 on the way back.
I thought she wasn't invited to the tea party, but I guess what we know, Sandroni wouldn't stop her from joining the tea party. Would she? I would love to see how they're all doing. But it's nice for them to be able to catch up.
Uh-oh. People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
Seems like she's in much better spirits after meeting her old colleagues. Yeah! Even though the job wasn't that nice, at least she got some good friends out of it. Plus, I think she's a lot perkier now that we've helped her recharge her energy with the moon marrows.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
Yeah.
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
We should probably go inside where there are chairs.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist.
Or
I'll whip some up momentarily.
we can just have Albedo do this thing where he magics chairs.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back. I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss. It's been a pleasure, everyone. But this is where I'll say goodbye.
Thank you, Arlecchino. I guess we might need you back at some point for if we need the iridescent moon's marrow's powers for anything. But yeah, thank you so much for helping out. Like last time out was pretty cool getting to go into the Crimson Moon space, although obviously that left a lot more questions than answers, and it was an overall pretty creepy experience. So thank you for getting us out of there as well.
We really appreciate your help.
Thanks for standing by us.
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
Aw, thanks.
I understand. Well, bye for now, Harlequino.
Bye-bye.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
No, that's pretty big in there, I thought.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on in and see for yourself.
Well, thankfully you have Albedo here, who has the power to create magical chairs. An elegy for faded... I was going to say food. An elegy for faded moonlight. There we go. It's interesting how two of the Archon Quest titles have elegy in it. We had the elegy of dust and lamplight, and now we have an elegy for faded moonlight. Two elegies. Oh my... Okay, everybody is just showing up today. Albedo, Dainsliff, they're all like, we're tired of being part of like the just only the Archon quests like once a year, you know, not part of the, I guess, main continuance of the storyline in a country. We gotta show up now and actually contribute now that Conria is like involved. Dain! Yo, Dain, we have so many questions. You know, I was watching back the footage from Act 3 the other day, and it's like when he and Revier are like having drinks after work, and then Dane's like, oh, you just still haven't told her, Thelindis, you still haven't told her about your real job? And then Revier was like, no, I don't know how she's gonna react. And he's like, well, come on, what if she thinks your actual job is much cooler than the job that you've been telling her you have? And then I realized, in hindsight, now that we know his job was being an assassin, Dain, what? I don't understand you, Dain. Dain, we have some questions for you. Not just about Conria, but about, like, you don't socialize very much, do you? You think that's a more attractive job? Anyway. I just didn't expect everybody to show up at the beginning. This is kind of
Heard
insane.
your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in.
You know, this is just really surprising because Dain always works so hard to like not interact with the other characters. So you know things are serious when he voluntarily shows up here to talk to somebody other than us. He's always just like, I don't really care about all the people under the gaze of the Seven. And he's like, fast forward to now, it's like, this is serious stuff. Even he has to show up here.
Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague too?
Oh, sorry. He's probably here for us.
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
I know, that's why I'm so surprised that you would show up. I was like, you never come here to these kinds of meetings. Last time it was like, even talking with Ian-san just seemed like it took like too much social energy out of you.
This here is Dainsliff, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler.
Actually, he works for
Not
us.
exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
Let's not forget, we commissioned him, you know, like 100 mora or something back in the day. Yeah, that contract is binding for life, and he lives forever, so he works for us forever. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Guys, I'm just like, I don't know what to say. This is...
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Very true. Flynn's gets it.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self, once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
Look, man, you decided to show up here of your own volition. It's not as though you were going to actually keep your identity a secret for very long.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt then.
Also, it's funny we're in the part of the story where, like, we're even hearing just, like, Dain's thoughts inside his brain. That's how I know that, like, we're so close with him that they will actually show that perspective.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the table?
Dain, you're always welcome with a seat at the table. I'm just so surprised to see you here without us having to drag you somewhere.
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsleif, there's a seat with your name on it.
Yay!
Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
That's why it's good to have Albedo here.
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed this.
I've missed you!
Is he being sarcastic?
No.
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
That is correct.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it. There are people who go their whole lives without getting the hang of it. You're ahead of the game already.
That's right. Look at you, Paimon, expert in the art of encouragement. Don't worry, Durin. Paimon's right. You're already trying so hard, and that's what matters. Indeed, some of us go our whole lives and still getting used to socializing. Oh, Ether.
I wonder what's taking her for so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious to see what's taking her so long?
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless for me to impose?
I love the little smug smile he has, like, saying stuff like this.
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchanter. Besides, you have far more in common with her than I do.
Oh, he is such a sweet talker.
All right, then.
Impressive. She barely fought back at all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my friend.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
Okay.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Oh my gosh, I'm just so happy we're friends with all of these people and they get to be friends with each other.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks.
Is this the screenshot? Is this the image I saw on like Twitter where it's like, well, you'll never guess who is the youngest person in this room? Technically Durin, but if you count the fact that Durin, there was the other Durin, yeah. It was this picture here.
Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other two arrive.
Okay, do we actually get to chat? Oh my, oh, we actually get to chat. We actually get to chat. Oh, it's Columbina and Durin and Albedo. Sorry, this was an interaction I never knew I needed until right now in this moment.
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
This is literally the scenario of like when you're in a group with 3 introverts. So like the least introverted introvert has to do the extroverting for the group.
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted? If not, I'd be glad to help.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint then?
I dabble occasionally.
He's really good, actually.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons, you name it. He'll paint it for you.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
Oh, you should.
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway, how about you, Durin? What sort of portrait would you prefer?
Oh, I'd be fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll play it by ear.
I understand that indecisiveness so
You
well.
can replicate any style I want.
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do my best to match it.
Thank you. In that case, I'll dig up some reference material for you.
Oh, this is just such a nice conversation. Dain,
Is
Dain.
there something you'd like to say to me?
Dain, you always leave before we have a chance to ask you all of our questions. Every year. This is the first time you've come back in less than a year. Like, you didn't wait till the end of the cycle to show up for us this time. That being said, what makes you think that, Rarier's real job was something that he should be so excited to share?
Yeah! For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads up?
Yeah, that's not the first question I would ask, because he does that every single time.
If you think back to our previous interactions,
Yeah,
you may recall
Paimon.
that that's hardly out of character.
He does
for
that
me.
every time.
You do have a point there.
Sorted out your accommodation yet. You guys are really not on it today with the questions, the burning questions.
Oh yeah, you'll need to find somewhere to stay the night too, right? Want to tag along with us? You never know. We might get a group discount.
Sure, let's do that.
Wow, he's being very agreeable all of a sudden.
Great! Paimon will handle it. And in return, we can get Dain's Lift to be our very own personal bodyguard.
Sounds good. We have bigger questions to ask. I'm assuming he's not going to answer them right now, but yeah.
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be happy to help.
Well, he's actually very strangely not condescending today.
Oh, okay then. Paimon was only kidding, but good to know. Anyway, since we're all here together, we might as well watch each other's backs. That's just what friends do, right?
Indeed. Thank you.
Like this is just such a weird place to interact with Dainsliff. What is over here? What is over here? Check. There's some handwritten messages on the whiteboard. I took the time to do a few sketches that represent the staffing for different units. The art's pretty good, huh? Bet you all like it. Mika always used to say I had the talent to make it big. These seem to have been written by Varka. Another message appears after these lines, written in a different hand. Your creative work has, by the testimony of our fellow knights, proved excellent food for thought, Grandmaster Varka. I've looked through it carefully, and I suspect this is because your work is novel, yet your technique remains slightly unpolished. This is only natural, of course. After all, you have never received any formal education in art. In accordance with the requests I have received, I shall complete a few new paintings to serve as mementos for everyone. P.S. Please understand that the Grandmaster almost always has his hands full defending others, that his artistic capabilities are developed, as this is a testament to the time he has spent alongside Spark Knightley. Aww! Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like Albedo. But I'm also was thinking, Albedo just got here. Did he just put that message up on the board right now?
Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I was in a meeting with so many people.
I thought you have, all the knights with you.
You're not alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together for a serious discussion.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met two Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy, Eatlua.
Eatlua is a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers supplies to my lighthouse. A true Ratnik to the core. In that sense, he puts me to shame.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik? That's what it sounds like you're saying. But I get the feeling that's not quite what you meant.
Well, that's not what... You're correct. That's not what he meant.
Come on, why the awkward
okay.
silence?
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it. You've known all along, haven't you, my friend?
What, that he's a fae? That he's, immortal?
Now, that was an awkward silence.
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if Eatlua doesn't know, huh?
That goes without saying. Gotta be careful what you share with youngsters, after all.
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess. The Traveler and Paimon?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself, I swear, your secret's safe with me.
Yeah, and the Animal Archon Barbados himself knows secrets very well.
When we went for drinks, you said
With
that
his-
you and Barbados were practically best buds. In the light of that claim, do you really expect me to take your oath seriously?
Oh, Flins.
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right?
Fair enough, then. Nothing like a bit of mutual leverage to seal the bonds of friendship.
Oh, gosh, you guys are so funny. I just always love this part of the story where, like, everybody becomes friends and we bond over the shared traumatic experience.
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all. But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work. I left Yehoda back at the Curatorium to watch over things while I'm gone.
Okay.
So much for just this once.
Yeah.
We're on a roll here. What if she remembers and suddenly decides to back out?
Yeah, she can hear you, Paimon.
Did you say something, Mr. Varka?
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flint's?
Flins is standing even further away. How, I mean, like...
Must have been a frog. They get so noisy around here at nighttime. It's like they're putting on a concert in the background.
You guys are so silly.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start by saying that it's an honor to be speaking before so many distinguished colleagues and collaborators.
Likewise, this is so
But
cool.
first up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nod-Krai. Then there's Miss Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, an intel gatherer extraordinaire. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From the little I've heard, they're making some great progress.
Really great
Over
progress,
here,
actually.
we have Mr. Flint's, a ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted the wild hunt to buy time for the rest of us. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team.
That's
By
him.
his side is a new face for us all, myself included. Mr. Durin, who has come to lend his aid.
Oh, Mini Durin.
Next up,
Sorry,
we
not
have
Mini
the Moon
anymore.
Maiden and
he's
former
just
Fatui
Durin.
Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Tibet.
Aw, thank you so much for giving the appropriate credit to our dear friend Paimon. And you have one more
Wow,
to introduce.
that's a lot of people. Great turnout.
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way. So, congratulations on
Not
the
gonna
booming
introduce
business,
Dain?
I
I
guess.
guess we introduced Dain.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is? Who's looking for me now?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
Well, and that's important if Dain is the one commissioning you and not the other way around.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Wait, Loma was in the room earlier when we introduced Dain, right? She also saw the memories, so shouldn't she have been able to put two and two together that Dain, this is the guy from the memory of Rerir?
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions. But in your case, I'll have to decline. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth. Something about you seems like bad news.
Bad news indeed. You have you have the right vibes there, but I still think you should take this commission.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for me.
Well, what, you're the master intelligence gatherer? You don't know the people of Conria are immortal?
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Raker of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was once an acquaintance of mine.
Yeah, you guys had drinks together.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate Rerir's background.
Well, she's already doing that.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends. What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the 5 sinners.
True. That's true. You know, Dain, you should be the one telling us intel instead of telling us to go get it for you. How about you tell us what you do know? Nefer can probably fill in the blanks with her investigation then.
I'll tell you everything I know.
Great,
The
thank
history
you.
of Conria, the names and identities of the 5 sinners. I remember it all like it was yesterday.
Well, Dain is being unusually cooperative today.
I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exactly as people say. The 5 sinners were each driven by their own desires, and it was by playing upon these that the Abyss tempted them to their fall, tearing Conria apart in the process. The visionary, Vedifenir, who wished to foretell the future. The wise, Haroptatir,
That
who
sounds like
sought limitless knowledge.
Haroptatir. That's a hard name to say. Vedifenir. I mean, it sounds like he could see the future. I mean, that's the real question is, why could he do that? But that's probably not one we're going to get answered today.
Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life.
Mm-hmm.
The foul, Sertologi, who pursued supreme strength.
Yeah, we have a couple people here who are familiar with Rhindaughter.
And last, but not least, Raker of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon. Of the 5, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored grand ambitions. So what changed in the space of a single night? How did he come to fall like the others?
You know it's a true mystery if even Dain doesn't know. Hey, while you're at it, Dain, can you tell us a little bit about the other 4 sinners?
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice?
Yeah.
And what other context can you give me about the events of that time? The more detail you can give me, the better.
Nefer is awesome. She's literally here like, wow, that's not very specific. Please elaborate. Yeah, what does that actually look like in practice? Like, what do you actually mean by that, Dain?
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin.
Oh, the good old memory loss.
The fateful night took place during the era
I guess
of the
it's just
Eclipse
a lot
Dynasty.
to go over.
One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedifenir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons.
Ow, that sounds terrible. Wait, that's awful. Wait. Wait, I think we knew from somewhere that Vedifenir was blind, but it sounds like he was actually blinded.
When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together we set a night to storm the palace and free Ved.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that went over well.
Centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me like a never-ending nightmare. We broke through the palace gates, just like we had planned, each striking towards our separate targets.
Okay.
But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedafenir, the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the Abyss's power.
Oh. So I think you're suggesting the people that came with you to storm the castle were the other people who had become the other sinners. But we still need to...
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Dainsleif, what price are you willing to pay? You, of all people, must know that nothing comes for free.
Yeah, and please don't be like, oh, I'm sure the Traveler and Paimon will cover my costs.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Rerir was not always a madman. Believe it or not, there was a time when he was just an ordinary man, working for the Conrian Intelligence Service. Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery. But before you decide if you will accept my commission, I will tell you more about him. Enough, I hope, to help you plan your next move.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a master strategist who has a score to settle with our enemy.
Must have been all that good karma I've been building. So true. Yeah, exactly that. All of these years of basically just Dain showing up whenever he wants, and then we're gonna help him with whatever he wants. And then he's gonna disappear before he answers any of our questions. Like 5 years of this, it's all finally coming back to help us. This feels really good. Who knew having a Conrian friend would come in this handy? Well, we knew it would come in handy one of these days. Come on, Ether. We knew it would come in handy one of these days, and it seems like today is that day. But yeah, good karma.
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
Hey, enough with the wisecracks. Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment. If that was a little over the
No,
top
no,
for your
it was
liking, I'll
good.
make sure to tone it down
It was
next
funny.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought, Mr. Dainsleif. Let's speak in private once the meeting is over.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Thank you so much for talking on your own so often, Ether. You recount meeting the Knave and how the iridescent moon marrow was retrieved from the crimson moon space. You make it clear that the Knave chose to help you of her own accord, then concluded by reporting how the hearts of the three moons are finally in your hands.
Now that we've united the hearts of the three moons, your power should be greatly enhanced. But it seems like that hasn't happened yet.
I believe it will take a little longer. You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the truth is, my recovery will likely be an ongoing process. From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Tevat has never accepted me. Even with the moons united as one, it seems my rejection cannot be undone.
I wonder why. Did the other moon goddesses in the past face that same rejection? Does that have something to do with... Because the three moon goddesses ruled over... They watched over Tevat in the era of, the dragon sovereigns before the heavenly principles arrived. Is there something about this being now the land of the heavenly principles that rejects the moon's power? Did the other moon goddesses face this same rejection? Or is it just Columbina?
So far, I have yet to find a solution. It may turn out to be a problem that will plague me until the day I finally leave this place behind. Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Rayhir of Solnari. As Arlecchino put it, this is not about chasing the spoils of victory. It's just a gesture of heartfelt gratitude.
Kutar.
She seems a lot more energetic and positive than she did when we first met.
Defeating the Rapier of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers, we'll also need to gather more intel.
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get if we hope to defeat him.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions.
Oh, the music finally picks up. It was so like pin drop quiet and intense.
Is it even possible to kill Rapier? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really after?
All good questions.
Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these questions.
Okay.
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say it's not my wish to burden you. But right now, relying on your skills is our only option.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help us. Honestly, I can hardly believe how lucky we are.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches insincere flattery the next.
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
He's so smug.
I almost don't want to leave this room. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer. Something tells me you'll stand by us until the very end.
Oh? And what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
Come on. I think you're too invested in this mystery too, right?
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for Rapier. And knowing you, that alone is motive enough.
Look at them getting along so well. Like two peas in a pod.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
I just love these. I love these like friend group interactions, and you just see everybody's personalities come out.
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something. Unlike you, I don't actually enjoy having everyone's hopes on my shoulders.
Is that right? Well, maybe the fact that I'm willing to put my hopes in other people says more about me than you. But the fact is, I also trust you. And that's because I know that you're someone we can count on.
Anyway, we've got our plan, so let's get moving.
Got it.
Mr. Dainsliff, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like you to come with me.
Yeah, sure.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have far more luck getting Lauma to convince Miss Nefer than trying to do it myself.
I'm so glad you finally observed this.
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it
Yeah.
so hilarious is how long it's taken you to realize.
Thank you, Flins. I'm like, you're only picking up on that now?